Gary Gensler has just announced his resignation from the SEC, which made a lot of crypto bros happy because this is huge. So as you guys know, Donald Trump has just been re-elected as president after beating Kamala Harris in the 2024 US presidential election. This is huge for crypto, as Donald Trump has been known to be pro-crypto for a while now, especially during his campaign. Also, during his presidential campaign, he announces 10 promises that he will do when he steps into the office, one of which is to fire Gary Gensler and make crypto more adoptable in the United States. This is because, in his opinion, Gary Gensler and the SEC has not been doing their job properly because they often attack crypto companies blindly, suing them for no reason, and they also haven't created a firm regulatory framework for crypto to grow in the United States, which in my opinion should not be their priority since the United States already have the CTFC to take care of commodity, because crypto has been considered as commodity in most countries. Well, a few days into the office, Donald Trump has successfully fulfilled one of his promises, which is to fire Gary Gensler. Gary Gensler has officially announced his resignation from the chair of the SEC, prompting crypto bros to celebrate, especially the XRP army. It was officially made public on November 22nd, 2024, which prompted a lot of crypto to just pump because we're currently in a bull market as well, but this news has been treated as a positive sentiment. This has been long awaited by crypto investors across the globe because Gary Gensler has been known to be a common public enemy among crypto investors because of his stance on crypto. He also sued a lot of crypto companies, which also made a lot of crypto enthusiasts not happy with him, which is why I'm not trying to be mean, but it is the reality that people in crypto don't really like him that much. For those of you who have not been following Gary Gensler's career as the SEC chair, let's take a look at some of the recap on why people don't like him that much in crypto. The first one, which is the most obvious one, is the fight he picked with the XRP army. The SEC sued Ripple in 2020 because they considered XRP as a security rather than a commodity. This means that the SEC treated XRP similar to an illegal stocks, which means they considered Ripple doing something illegal. This obviously made a lot of crypto investors unhappy because prior to this case, SEC and Ripple has had a good relationship, as Ripple itself is one of the most compliant crypto companies in the United States, especially when dealing with the regulators and the SEC itself. Also, there was a statement before that the SEC had never considered XRP as a security before 2020. This is not right. This is what made investors angry because prior to this, the head of the SEC considered Ethereum not a security, which means they can also consider XRP not being a security as well. This made XRP price fall from around $2 to $3 to around 0 point something, which made a lot of its holders angry, obviously, because they ended up with losses. Also, the price of XRP hasn't come back yet even though the SEC case is coming to an end. This is why, even though he's stepping down, people are still angry with him, especially the XRP army. Another case that made him a public enemy among crypto investors is that he sued 4 exchanges and treated 66 cryptocurrencies as securities, treating them as illegal and suing the companies that made them. Oh my god. This got a lot of people angry because it came out of nowhere. Basically, the SEC just woke up one morning and just decided to sue all of these companies and treated them as securities, illegal securities. Which is what? This is nuts. Yeah. This is not nice. Among the 66 cryptocurrencies, Solana was one of them, which is why a lot of people don't like him because a lot of people has bags in Solana, considering its growth. Also, what made people angry was the SEC was considered nitpicking among exchanges because they sued Coinbase, Kraken, and Binance just blindly like that. Like, there's no legal evidence, there's no regulatory basis for what they're doing wrong, and they just made a case. And in the end, the SEC lost. But one thing to highlight is that the SEC also sued the FTX, which is good considering many people lost money on it. However, it has controversies written on it, considering Gary Gensler and other SEC officials met with FTX officials, including Sam Bankman-Fried, the CEO. There's also rumors that SBF and Gary Gensler has a special connection, not in that way, but they're in the same circle, which is why Gary Gensler seemed to be protecting trying to protect SBF before the collapse happened and before the SEC sued them, which made a lot of people angry, considering a lot of people lost money on FTX, including myself. Prick. Another one is that the SEC often pick fights with the House of Representatives and the Congressmen of the United States. This is because the Congressmen of the United States, the House of Representatives, and other regulatory committees considered SEC as a committee that's not doing their job right. This is because they failed to regulate crypto to bring adoption in the United States, which is huge, considering that the United States has the highest volume among other countries in the world in the cryptocurrency market. So, adoption of crypto in the United States can also push the economy forward, since crypto is not only a pump and dump token, considering there are companies creating cryptocurrencies and paying taxes as well in the United States, which is why Congressmen and the House of Representatives was disappointed with the SEC. Well, now that we have talked about what Gary Gensler's sins are in the crypto market, let's take a look at his replacement, because there are already several candidates that's going to replace Gary Gensler, but the replacement will only be selected after the resignation and will be appointed by Donald Trump himself. Currently, there are several candidates that's going to replace Gary Gensler, but some stand out. The first one is Brian Brooks, which is the former Binance US CEO and one of the board members of Hedera, the creators of HBAR token. After this news was treated positively as the rumors itself has pushed the HBAR token upwards. Apparently, it gained around 270% in just 3 weeks from this rumor started to its now being announced. This means that people support the idea of Brian Brooks being the head of the SEC. But the decision is on Donald Trump. Another notable candidate is Hester Pierce, which has been known around the crypto community as the supporter of crypto among the SEC. She is one of the insiders in the SEC that supports crypto, and also has commented that the SEC has not been doing their job properly and not been regulating crypto properly. Another one is Daniel Gallagher, which is the legal officer in Robinhood, one of the crypto exchanges that's being used for crypto as well as penny stocks. If you remember the palm of the GME, Robinhood was one of the leading exchanges that was being used, or the Wall Street Bets community. The last one that just made headlines is Teresa Goody, which is a blockchain advocate and a well-known legal lawyer in the United States. All of these candidates are being supported by the crypto community as they are pro-crypto, which is in line with the stance of Donald Trump. However, the result can only be seen on January 2024, after Gary Gensler resigned from his position. So for now, all we can do is hope that Donald Trump selects the right one and just enjoy the pump that's been going on in the market. But remember, always manage your portfolio carefully, always use risk management, and always use money that you can lose. Don't be greedy and enjoy the bull market, guys. Well, that's it around Gary Gensler. Hope this content is useful. And if you like contents like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you guys are notified when the next upload. Cheers, guys.